rude is my favorite part. Paul, do you agree?
I definitely agree. Oh, my
Shocking.
God. Best fans in the world. Come on. This is what true sports is all about. This is one of the best sports towns. You got the Red Sox, Patriots that we saw last week, of course, and the Boston Celtics. What city has that kind of combination of sports fans? I mean, you just
New York, Philadelphia.
No,
I mean,
No,
they don't have a
I'm with
tradition.
Paul on this one.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not.
With the tradition, I'm with
You
him.
go in the guard, you know what other players do? The first thing they do? They look up. They look up. They see this, the number 34, the
romantic.
number 33, the number 6, the number, you know.
What
I like
numbers?
the one you started with. You started with your own. I like that.
You see the 17 banners? There's no other place like that outside
that.
of Los Angeles. And it's cold in there. So players don't like playing there.
All right, fine. Okay, I'll ask you this. As a coach, did you find that particular city to be tougher to deal with?
Well, look, it's hard to win in there. There's no question about it. But the thing I liked as a coach is a little bit what Kyle Lowry was talking about. The players all like to play there. Yeah. It's an exciting place to play. You never had to worry about your team being ready to play, being motivated. Even in the years that they weren't real good before, where Paul was trying to carry the load on his own, players were always ready to play in Boston.
Yeah, it's just one of those arenas. It's
You're so happy.
Certain arenas that I got up for, like playing in Madison Square Garden. That's how
Always
other
heard
players
that.
look at going to the TD, like playing in the Staples. You know, it's just only a few of them that you just like to go in. And Boston is one of. I mean, how many arenas have the parquet? I mean, that's a beautiful.
I won't argue that.
Floor, isn't it?
I'm not for that. But okay, up until then, I was all for you.
Paying you. By the way, out of these two teams tonight, because I think a lot of people have expectations this might be the Eastern Conference final matchup, who has a more likely shot at making the finals, would you say?
I'm going to say right now, it has to be Toronto. It's just Boston has been inconsistent. It's like one week they look like world beaters. They're top scoring team, a top flight defense. Then they have 3 in a row losses. And Toronto's been consistent the whole way out. You know, through injuries, they play well with or without Kawhi, with or without Lowry. And Boston hasn't been able to put that consistency together.
You got it.
To where you're going to have some confidence in them. But I think there's still time for them to get it together.
There's definitely still time, but it hasn't been close to this point. I mean, if you look, Toronto's dealt with more injuries. They're 15-8 on the road. The Celtics are 10-13. And then the big one to me, Toronto's been able to beat good teams. They're 15-8 against teams right now sitting with the winning record. The Celtics are 6-10.
Yes.
So their record's not good, and they've played a much weaker schedule than Toronto. Right now, it's not close.
Yeah.
But I agree with Paul. There's time for Boston to get it together.
That was your one Patriots mention for the night. Raptors,